What's up, YouTube? Today I wanted to talk about control finance. It turns out that I saw a video from CryptoSlayer where he ended up receiving some payments where he believes it came from control finance, and that control finance is living up to their word that they're paying back people. So I decided to trace back some of the addresses that was in CryptoSlayer's wallets to see where the funding sources were coming from. And that's what we're going to look at today. So let's take a look at one of the main accounts that I found. And this one holds 142,000 Bitcoin. 142,000 Bitcoin, just to give you an idea, at today's price, is over $500 million. We're talking $582 million in this one account. And when we look at this, it was transferred all within an hour and a half. So literally the person who was executing these transfers transferred in 1.5 hours what most of us would dream of when it comes to the lottery. So I decided to look in a little deeper to see where all these funds were going. And ultimately, a lot of different people were getting little payments here and there of $50, $17, $50, $100 here, a little bit there. But when I ended up looking through it, it turns out that they are starting to funnel some of the cash around. So let's take a look at this together, because I haven't had too much time to look through this just because I'm so shocked at the sheer amounts that have been moved around. And it really is quite surprising that, okay, this is an example of an address that just got the BTC and it's just chilling. Whereas some of these other ones, this account has 100 BTC and it still has 100 BTC. So they are trying to funnel it out of different accounts. Where I initially started tracing it back, this one has 512,000 BTC. So it's very likely that some of these are being sent to different exchanges in order to get laundered out into different currencies and then brought back into the market that they can cash out in some other way. Because when you send that kind of Bitcoin out to different addresses, it is a little bit ridiculous. So let's look at another one. This one is 11 BTC. So this one has 0 BTC. We're following the trace down the line. You can see that they're just kind of moving it down, 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 and then just doing one or two little transactions here and there. So and that's exactly what I mean, is that they're trying to funnel it out to hide their trail. And really, it's quite amazing what these people are, what this person is able to do, because it does take a lot of work to do all of this. I mean, we transfer it and we follow the lines, and it appears that they are paying back people in small increments in order to kind of hide their tracks. But it all points back to a different account, and I'm sure that there's going to be some sort of law enforcement that's going to look through this as well and then trace this back. And what they're going to find is that it's going to regular people, because what it looks like that's happening is that a lot of these are going into accounts where it's being sent out, like where this is an account, it's just 49 BTC and it's stuck, or it's just a single account where this one has 7 BTC and then they just keep sending it down the line, and one person gets paid, one person gets paid, one person gets paid, and it keeps going. So let me see. Okay, this one's got 153 BTC, and this account has 8,000 BTC in it with the final balance. I mean, look at that. They're transferring all sorts of money. And I'm sure that it's kind of being circulated into these little loops where it's just amazing where all of this money is going. This one has 300 BTC. Yes, I don't know if this is the same account, but this one also has like 8,000, almost 9,000 BTC. 9,000 BTC at 4,100. That's $37 million. So these numbers are kind of ridiculous. And when we saw the amounts that were taken at 123 million, it really does make you wonder where this account is coming from. unless it's an exchange and they're sending it out from an exchange. Because the accounts that I got it from, I pulled from are 60 BTC, 60 BTC, 50 BTC, and up. So that's entirely possible, but you never really know how this is going to work. So yeah, and the style that this is all working is the same, which is why I tend to not think that it's an exchange account, because the way these transactions work, if it was an exchange and it went to a person, you wouldn't just pay out one separate address. Like this one is 3 is a SegWit address. This one is a regular BTC address. These two are BTC addresses, and they just keep sending it down the line. And it's kind of standard throughout the entire way. And it's so the total amount that's actually been ripped off from people, I have no idea. And if I had software and if I had the time to do it, I would love to trace it. But this is just kind of one of those things where I'm just quickly looking through it and then just amazed at what I'm seeing. Because the amount of effort that goes into this is, yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. Like, this takes some real skill, and to fool all sorts of people, to give them your money, and then have the ability to launder everything out. And I really hope this guy gets caught, because there are a lot of people that put a lot of their money into this and ended up losing out a lot. So in this particular account, there's 4,000 addresses. And I do have to say, I don't think this is an address as well, because all the money came in within 2 hours or an hour and a half. Because otherwise, you would see more transactions over a period of time. You wouldn't see it in just one day. We just go, okay, all time, right? And it's just right here. Just here we go. 2 years. Let's do 2 years. Nothing. It's just all within the same period of time. Just that 1 hour. It's kind of ridiculous. So I don't know what to say, folks. This is just one of those things where I kind of want to trace this more. But this account, that account had 37 million. This one has 200 Bitcoin, which is 200,000 just sitting in there. Or 200 Bitcoin. Oh, what is that? 200 Bitcoin. Yeah, $820,000. Oh my goodness. This is just insane. This is just insane. So I'll leave the main address to this account in the link below. And like I said, I traced this account from the video from CryptoSlayer. So they are sending back some money to people, but I do think it's trying to hide their tracks, because a lot of people, I guess there were like 58,000 people, and I'm really shocked at the amount in that total amount of 140,000 Bitcoin, and that other one 500,000. Either this is like some organized thing, or it's ridiculous. I don't know where it could possibly come from. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. And yeah, man, this is kind of crazy. Thanks for watching.